Hi everyone. So I want to show off a use of Jug, a little Jug script that I've written many times throughout my life, throughout my career, and it's a very simple problem. So let's say you have this directory with a lot of files, and what you want to do is you want to compress them. So the easiest thing to do would be to do something like this. So JZip, and then you just give it a big list of files, and this would work. The limitation of this process is that it will do them sequentially, so one after the other, and JZip is a single-threaded program, so we would be missing out on the fact that our computers have multiple threads and that we might even have a compute cluster. So using Jug, I would write something like this. So just let me start by importing two utilities. One is cached glob, and the other one is Jug execute. So the cached glob allows me to do something like this, and this does more or less the same as if I type this on the shell. So this is the sort of Jug Python version of doing this on the shell. Okay, except that it's cached, so it does it just one time. And then for each of these files, I call this Jug execute, and I give it a list. And this, again, this is equivalent of calling this program on the shell as well. Okay, and now if I just use standard Jug status, I can see, yes, here it is. So the glob sort executed on time, and now there's 563 Jug execute tasks, and I can just use Jug execute to run them, and I can run a bunch of them at the same time. So here I have 8 processors. If I look at top, I can see I have many processes running. So actually the Zoom processes that I'm using to record this is sort of messing up my CPU usage, but otherwise, you know, I'm taking advantage of as many CPUs as I have. And so if I use Jug status to check things going, you know, about 3/3 of the way through, or sorry, 2/3 of the way through, and in a few seconds, everything will be done. If I look into the data directory, you can see, oops, there it is. Everything's done. The directory, all of my files are compressed. So, you know, in this case, I just found some files on my computer. These are actually kind of small, so everything would be, you know, would just run in a couple of seconds anyway. But if this was a large-scale project, and I've done this with, you know, tens of thousands of very large files, writing exactly this Jug file. All right, so we have the longer tutorial on Jug. You can check that out. You can contact us on the mailing list or on Twitter, etc. All right, thank you.